and welcome to this edition of HM Line Sport. My name is Matthew, I'm alongside Philippe, and it is the playoff episode. Philippe, what do we have today?
We've got both basketballs, swim, squash, track, wrestling.
And it's all coming at you right about now.
We've got the Horace Mann varsity squash team at the New York State Private School Tournament versus Poly Prep. The Horace Mann would go on to win this 4-3, beating Poly Prep for the first time in many years. Check out senior Connor Morris with a nice point. He led the team this season alongside Ryan Hong. Horace Mann placed second in Ivies. Sen Subramanian won first team all Ivies, and Connor Morris won second team all Ivies. Horace Mann went 14-4 this season.
And now we take you over to the Wrestling Nice Ace Championship. Here we have star wrestler and team captain Jamie Berg driving his opponent to the ground, trying to get the pin. Both wrestlers fighting hard, but Jamie now seems to have the upper hand, and the ref comes down to count to 3. Jamie secures the pin. And now the other team captain, Davis Parzik, trying to take down his opponent. His opponent counters well and seems to actually get the upper hand, but Davis turns defense into offense and gets over his opponent. Now it's only a matter of time before he pins him, and the ref comes down to count. Davis pins his opponent and wins the match. And now we take you over to the Ivy League Championship, and here we have Janae Adi wrestling her opponent to the ground, trying to get the pin. She's trying to get the win, but her opponent is going to try to get back up. However, Janae again with the takedown. And now also at the Ivy League Championships, here we have Michael Ortiz looking like he's about to pin his opponent. Michael with the obvious advantage at this point in the match. It looks like there's no chance his opponent's coming back, and Michael gets the pin. HM would go on to play second at the Ivies and win the Nice Ace tournament with individual wins at Nice Ace for Jamie Berg, Michael Ortiz, Davis Parzik, and Nick Marrero.
Here we are at Lehman College for the boys and girls varsity swimming Nice Ace tournament. First, we're starting off with the 4x100 relay freestyle with Alan Park starting the boys off really well.
Now we've got Donnie Howard with his windmill dive. He's going to take off in the water and keep it up for the boys team. And now to finish it off, Leonard Song going for the final length of this relay. The boys went into this competition undefeated for the season, and they proved themselves once again with this relay.
Now we have the girls 4x100 freestyle relay. Betsy just finishing the first part of the race, and Eva Fortunato diving straight into the pool to keep up their momentum.
MVP of the girls varsity swim team, Maddie Wu, anchoring this race. And the last race we've got for you today, that's right, Raina, get pumped. Maddie Wu and Liz Fortunato in the 500 free. Liz Fortunato dropped 5 seconds to get her personal record. Overall, a great day for both Horace Mann teams and a phenomenal season for both the boys and girls. Boys will get third in Nice Ace, girls second. And though we'll be missing a bunch of seniors next year, we've got younger swimmers already proving themselves, and we're excited to see them next season.
And now to the upper gym, where the Horace Mann girls basketball team looked to take on Poly Prep and advance in the playoffs. Right off the bat, Ella knocked one down from downtown. Next, off an inbound, Ella looks to distribute the ball and throws it down the court to Hallie Robbins. Hallie looks to pass it around to her teammates, and they find her sister, who cuts backdoor and lays it up. Julia would go on to have an excellent game, shooting over 50% for the Lions. Additionally, Ella had a fantastic game, having 22 points. Now, off a rebound, the Lions look to drive down the court once more. They look to distribute, and Hallie knocks one down from downtown. Hallie had an excellent game of 12 points. Between the Robbins sisters and Ella, the Lions look to be able to lead a successful campaign next year, and many accredit these 3 players with advancing the Lions so far into the playoffs, giving them a final record of 24-2, which led them to be the champions of the Ivy League. Now we see exactly why. Off a quick play, Ella found the basket.
Nice Ace finals against Masters. Olivia Kester with the rebound now. She passes it off to Hallie Robbins, who's going to take it down the court, dribble around a bit, go for the layup, but she misses, and Olivia Kester is there for the rebound. The seniors, Olivia Kester and Kate Gullub, incredible leaders this year and will be missed next season.
Hallie looks to distribute it over to Julia, who throws it back to Ella, who knocks one down from 3. Ella was on fire this game from 3, shooting over 50% from behind the arc. Now we see Ella driving down the court and looking to distribute. But as she tried to pass it over to the left side of the court, her pass got snatched up by a Masters defender. Masters was playing some excellent defense today, pressing out on the Lions, and it proved to ultimately lead to their success in the game. However, while the Lions did lose 65-49, both the coaches, the managers, the team overall, and the Horseman School is incredibly proud of their effort this season and look forward to an even more successful campaign, hopefully a Nice Ace Championship next year.
Here we have the final event of the boys' Nice Ace Indoor Track Championship, the 4x200 relay. At the start for the first leg is junior Paul Wing, who is capping off an incredible season. And now he is handed off to the second leg, Logan Dracos, a true freshman who has filled into an integral part of the relay team as well as a bright spot for the team's future. He will hand off to the third leg, junior Charles Simmons, who takes over in second place with an excellent handoff. The anchor leg, senior Mel Lee, is finishing his season and ending his indoor track career with this last leg. Daniel Simmons of Poly Prep is on his tail, but Mel will hold him off and take second place for the Horseman relay team with a time of 1:39.47.
And now we take you over to Lawrence Woodmere Gymnasium, where the boys basketball team played their final game against the Woodmere Tigers. Right off the bat, Woodmere is looking to distribute the ball. They swing it around, but the Lions are playing some tough defense. It proves no match for them as Kelvin Smith gets the ball and dribbles down the court. But due to some good Woodmere defense, he got tied up. Chris Robinson inbounded to Kelvin, who looked over to Jaden Kirshner, who threw it over to Ben Chasen, who knocked down a three. Ben was on fire from three today, going 8 for 13 and putting up 24 points from three. Now, off an inbound, Kelvin looks over to Ben Chasen, who swings it over back to Kelvin. Kelvin looks to distribute, throws it back to Ben Chasen. Ben knocked down another one from three. Looking to respond, the Lions inbound the ball, and Kelvin Smith drives down and swings it over to Ethan Ershami, who throws it back to Jaden Kirshner, who puts up another three. Jaden has also been a steady shooter for the Lions this season, averaging around 60% from three on the year, and has been a real big contributor to their success. Kelvin takes a shot and knocks one down for three as well. Kelvin contributed in a different way from what we've seen from the norm this season. While most people know Kelvin as a prolific scorer, he proved today that he is also an excellent distributor of the ball, having 10 assists. The Lions led an incredibly successful campaign this year, putting up 6 more wins than last year, and much of the success can be attributed to Kelvin's contributions in addition to players like Jaden Kirshner stepping up big time. However, the Lions season would unfortunately come to a close as they lost this contest 92-71.
Thank you guys for watching this week's episode of Lions Report. We hope you enjoyed the playoff episode. We had a lot of fun making it, looking back on the winter season.
And we're really excited for after spring break to talk more about the spring season and to bring you guys more awesome footage.